Comic Book Conversationalist. This is Comic Book Hangover. My name is Scott, and here we are with a weekly haul video. This is a week in comics that I have been looking forward to for a very, very long time, as this is the week where ID premieres their newest and their first, I guess you could say, ongoing Godzilla series. Unique in a couple of ways. This is going to be the first ongoing Godzilla series that they've had. I know they've had other Godzilla runs that they've said were going to be ongoing, but they ended up being just like 10 issues, 12 issues, something like that. They were finite in their runs, and they stopped calling them a ongoing series partway through. But this one here is going to be the first time we've ever had first time since the 1970s, early 80s that we've had an ongoing Godzilla series. One that's intended to be ongoing. Plus, we have a new design for Godzilla, a new backstory for Godzilla. We have a new look for the Big G. That's probably the most exciting thing. So this is going to be all new, and as part of a connected or shared universe of titles. So there's going to be 3 of them to start with. We got Godzilla, which I have in my stack here. We've got Starship Godzilla, which is going to feature a souped-up Mecha Godzilla. And we've got Godzilla Into the Deadlands, which takes place in Portland, Oregon, which, I mean, eventually those are Deadlands over there anyway. But that said, let's just get into the books that I picked up this week and share some of the Godzilla goodness that I got from my LCS. I am also sporting their new t-shirt. There's design on the back as well. And this t-shirt was courtesy of a grab bag that I got from them yesterday. And actually got a Godzilla goodie from them in the grab bag yesterday. So this week they're doing a customer appreciation for the support for basically 40 years. My LCS Nostalgia Inc. has been in business for close to 40 years, and I've been going there since 1988, but we might get into that in another video, I don't know. But got the new shirt, got some Godzilla swag, got some Godzilla goodness that I got from my LCS. But first, let's talk about some of the comic books, starting with, of course, Godzilla. So here are the covers that I picked up. I did not get cover A. Cover A to me just doesn't seem that interesting, but I did grab this cover. I liked this one, and I'm also thinking about going back and grabbing the I think there's a foil variant cover. I don't know, but of course, when you've got a Godzilla cover done by Arthur Adams, you've got to grab that one. He is one of the best Godzilla artists around, and this is probably my favorite cover out of all of them, and that is this one here. It's kind of hard to see; it's a little dark, but that's a half shot of Godzilla's face there. We also picked up the main cover for Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe. I picked up some of the other ones, which you saw in a previous video, but this is the main one. And the only non-Godzilla book, but also one of the 3 main things that I pick up. This is from the Energon Universe, Void Rivals number 21. I got to get caught up. I think I'm a few issues behind on that. But from my LCS also, a couple of weeks ago, I got this. I'm not sure what this actually is. I think it's a shelf talker of some kind, but this is a promotional card sheet or whatever you want to say for the now recently released Godzilla series, featuring artwork from the main cover. Now this has a thing here, so you're supposed to bend this, so I think this maybe goes on the front counter of your LCS to let people know, hey, we've got that Godzilla book. But cooler than that is this, and my LCS let me have this for free. It is a Godzilla pin. Let's see if I can get that to focus here. Oh yeah, there it goes. Okay. I'm not sure if I can get it to focus, but I will see what I can do about taking a picture of it and posting it like maybe up here or something like that, so you guys can see what the pin looks like. So I'm not sure where I'm going to put this. I have a couple of pins. I've got a Weird Al and an NWA championship 10 pounds of gold championship belt pin, but I don't really do too much with pins. I've got some Garbage Pail Kids one as well. I got to find something to put them on. That's pretty awesome though. I love that, and I always appreciate it when my LCS is able to do stuff like that for me. And you know, again, congratulations to my friends down at Nostalgia Inc. for celebrating up to 40 years in business. It's awesome. I love it. But that said, there we go. I did read Godzilla #1. I gotta, put my thoughts together about that, I may do a video for that. But there you go. That is what I picked up this week. Some Godzilla goodness. Of course, I've got my Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe poster. Got some Godzilla prints here, and this guy here that I got from what is that place called? Hobby Lobby. You know, I love this stuff. So it's a great time to be a Godzilla fan. But that said, I hope everybody else had a great new comic book day. It's a beautiful time of the week. It's the best day of the week. We're going to be actually gearing up for tomorrow. We have a heat advisory, so we got to figure out what we're going to do to help keep the kids nice and cool. But that said, I hope everybody had a great new comic book day once again, and we will see everybody next week. Hopefully next week with another batch of some great new comics. See ya.